This meandering through conversation is all well and good, but we all know this stuff now. We should be on the backside, on the phone, talking to each other, working out script lines, and coming in and doing performance, doing narration, doing something that's can go away. It's a 2 hour, what's it, or an hour long something that people go, oh, geez, because you should. It's not on YouTube. It's on this crew on Spaces. I just think it's another level of what we could be doing because we're not that connected. We know each other, but we need to go another level, I think. And you are our leader. I put you something up in the nest there. Did you see the? Welcome to SINE Circus.
Oh. I mean, that sounds great. Like, I don't know.
You see, it can be recorded, be put onto YouTube. It could be monetized. There could be a lot of different angles to get this information out.
Sure. I mean, I'm just more concerned with whether people are going to just even care in general to consider this shit. I mean, I don't know about. I mean, I'm not saying no to all that, but I'm not very concerned with like that. Just,
I have to say, I had to build a kitchen and a place to do all this on 1 acre for one person, and okay, I'm self-sufficient now. So that you can look at that as a template. Sorry, somebody stepped in there.
I was just going to say, it reminds me of, back in like 2018, people were making longer form YouTube videos about, all sorts of things, but I was watching political videos and they just started getting censored. So people stopped putting effort into things and started streaming all the time. And now we have Spaces. But there's a hole in the market for high quality, high effort, informative stuff like that, like Wolf is speaking about.
And it's something new, isn't it? It's a bit like Sparky. It's like, what's this coming out of space? Is this new thing? We should work on it, guys.
As soon as we start organizing this stuff and putting dates and times and this and that, they're gonna shut you down.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why everyone stopped doing it. But like, I guess you got to think about how much effort you could put into a thing before they would shut you down, and kind of ride that line.
And then you mutate to survive. This is one of the things that the policy when we used to travel was you knew you had to mutate to survive, and I still think it's the same today. So as you say, once the skill set is put together and they shut it down, it means it's a threat. It means it works. So transform it into something that's live in front of people, like SINE wants to do. Really, he wants to get people together to do that as a like what they call that now, instant art, where you turn up in a town and you go da 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 da, and a bunch of passing people go what the, and then you bugger off quick, but you still get your message there. I thought I really would love to work with you, SINE, on that.
The only thing I know how to do well is music, man. That's what I'm going to be doing.
Music could be a really good part of that.
Music ain't going to do shit. It's just going to make me happy while the world burns.
Music people make good money making music on all sorts of shit. That's all I know. And it's important for entertainment.
Yeah, it gets the message out, doesn't it?
I'm just trying to be realistic about this shit. Everyone has their head up their ass. Like, I don't know. Like I can't even fucking get my own little drama world into shape. Never mind, you know. I mean, I hate to be a gloom and doomer, but seeing how that's my title officially, I might as well swing with it. You know, it's just honestly like I don't know what people fucking expect from me.
Yeah, I get it. You got to keep grounded, but don't forget to reach for the clouds at the same time.
Exactly.
Something like that.
Yeah, that's why that picture is like that, isn't it? Where they're grabbing the earth and you're grabbing the heavens at the same time. It's that it is that necessity, isn't it, of being on Earth and aspiring.
Yeah, it's like I got a picture on my profile somewhere from 1895 called "The Path," and it's quite beautiful, but it's symbolizing that inner journey while maintaining that duality of contact.
And then with age and ability comes and find, there's other factors that really tie into it. As you get older, you're like, okay, so this is that limitation of existence. It's quite a phenomenon.
Yeah, that's a neat way of putting it.
I think somebody had their hand up there, and then I closed their mic just specifically because it echoes a little bit. So nobody, wasn't it? So if you want to come back in there, maybe I just muted your mic just so that it didn't echo.
I didn't even realise. How you going? How you going, Simon? I wanted to ask about you talking about hydroponics, Wolf. There's lots of different ways to go about it, and I think you could actually create simulated environments using the sun. So if you're in the snow and you build a solid glass or perspex, preferably glass greenhouse, you could actually control the temperature and still get a lot of sunlight. I don't think it would be that difficult to do. And when you throw in electroculture, I actually think it could be very viable. So we're talking about ways people need to be self-sufficient. And as far as solutions go, I'm curious to hear some people's thoughts. Like, what are things people could focus on that would teach us what we could do together, and then maybe we could tackle more difficult things? Has anyone got any ideas? I think water is a good start. There's just no access to clean water anywhere. Tap water, bottled water, stuff falling out of the skies full of chemtrails now, and you've got to go through some kind of loophole to get to a natural spring. So water is a good example of something we could actually focus on to try and get some kind of ball rolling. But I'm curious to see anyone else's input.
There's a couple of lovely gadgets actually.
Can't take care of the world, so if you're gonna just try to get water for the whole world, like, I don't know, but desalinization as well, something like that.
But I think it has to be on a more personal level because there is some gadgets now you can buy. I think there's one called a solar vacuum cooker. I think it's something like that. And all it is a little clamshell you open up, and inside is a tube. And in that tube is a stainless steel sleeve that you put food in, and then you put it in the sun for 20, 30 minutes, an hour if it's meat, I suppose. And it'll cook it for you. So there's no electricity involved. It's just pure solar. But I believe there's something very similar that takes water, atmospheric water, and takes it out the atmosphere without the chemtrails, and what's the word? Turns it to water anyway. It dehumidifies. That's what it does from the atmosphere. But it's done with the sun. So, and I look at those two products, and I think, it's a way of getting away from the system. It's going, don't want your electric, don't want your water. I'll have enough here, one way or another. I'll have enough here.
I don't know. I shouldn't be commenting on this stuff. I don't know what I'm talking about. This is out of my wheelhouse. This is why people like you and Jared should be talking about this stuff, because this is what you guys do.
What can people do on a personal level that
we want to get you out there, though. Sorry, don't mean to cut you across, but we want to get you out of there so that you can join the spirit of it. Because once you get on the road, as I said to you before, if you hop between these organic farms, you'll pick up skill set. You'll be able to help with all your skill set and music. That's it, and that's exactly what it's all about on the road with the organic farms. It's what it's all about. It's community. It's about music. It's about harmony. It's about good living. You'll love it once you're out of your hole.
I wonder. I really do. Part of me is going to be looking at tunnels probably in the first 6 months. Honestly, if shit, let's put it this way, if shit goes south, I'm going to be looking for setting up some sort of, home base and something that's actually like an old tunnel system that I'm planning on commandeering from some state or government. And there's plenty of them out there, folks, ripe for us to take, and we should be taking them. Like, when the shit hits the fan, there's going to be no government agency, no anybody that's going to be here to help anyone, anywhere. like this fairy tale. We all know the truth. Anyone in this room, I imagine, knows there's not going to be any government that's going to stick up for you or take care of you or have some emergency rations for you, or none of that shit's going to exist. The harsh reality is if shit hits the fan, everyone who doesn't take care of themselves is going to be fucked. Straight up. And they're planning on that. It's actually part of the design. They want us all to get fucking murdered. I mean, the harsh reality is that government is crooked. This federal corporation only cares about the bottom line, which means they want to depopulate, which means, yeah, chemtrails and all this ho-ha, he-hum. Does anyone ask themselves, why is it right now everyone's acting like shit's not going to matter in a few months? It's because shit's not going to matter in a few months. Meaning we got a big fucking surprise coming our way. Sorry, gloom and doom, back at it again. But I can't help it. That's what I'm seeing.
Well, I've been waiting for 2025 for something big to happen.